Hello students, in our previous class we have discussed why we need to balance a chemical equation, okay? But today in this period we will discuss how to balance an unbalanced chemical equation, okay? So let's start. We will take an example. Suppose equation given is Fe plus H2O give rise to Fe3 plus H2. Okay, this is the given equation. We have to balance it. Okay, how we balance it? We have to follow some steps. Okay, and to balance a chemical equation, okay, we have a method. What is the method? The method name is heat and trial method. Okay, or it is also called trial and error method. Okay, using this method we will balance the given chemical equation. Okay, why it is called heat and trial method? Heat and trial method means what? No particularity. Okay, just we put a number randomly and try to balance the atoms. Okay, if that doesn't satisfy, then we will clean that number, again put another number and just what? Again try to satisfy the equation. Okay, heat and trial, we will just go on trying by putting different numbers and try to satisfy the equation on the both sides of the atoms. So that is why it is known as what? Heat and trial method or trial and error method. Means what? Try, it will become error, then you put another number. Okay, so that is why it is known as a trial and error method. No particularity, just you have to put the numbers there to satisfy both sides, okay, of the atoms, same number. Okay, so that is why first in step 1 what we do? In the step 1 the equation that is given, you have to rewrite that and make the box around that symbols or formulas given. Okay, why you need to apply these boxes? Because we cannot make any change inside these boxes. Okay, we just change outside the boxes. Okay, if you make any change inside the boxes, then the formula or symbol of the chemical substances will change. Okay, then the chemical equation will become wrong. Okay, so we have no right to change these symbols and formulas of the chemical substances. Okay, so only we can put any number to satisfy the equation on outside the boxes. Okay, so that is why we put the boxes so that we cannot write anything inside of the boxes. Okay, so you put the box around the symbols and formula. Next in the step 2, what you have to do? You have to find the symbol or the formula which contain maximum number of atoms. Okay, we have to start from balancing that. Okay, so here one Fe atom is there, here 2 hydrogen atom and one, so total of 3 atom is there. Here what? 3 and 4. Okay, 7 atom is there. Here okay, 2 atom is there. Okay, this method is not always applicable. Okay, but in most of the cases this is applicable, that we first find out the formula which contains maximum number of atoms. Okay, somewhere it may not be also applicable. Okay, just heat and trial method. Okay, you just balance to it wherever you put the number at the side of the any symbol or formula and balance. Okay, not always it is important that we just always find out the what, the symbol or the formula which contain the maximum number and try to balance from that. No, you can also randomly choose any formula and start balancing from there. Our focus is what? To balance the chemical equation. Okay, not a particular way or method is there. Okay, that is the name of this method and no particularity in this method. Heat and trial method, trial and error method. Put, clean, try. This is the method. Okay, so no particular method is there. Okay, this is the method that we what? Try to solve the chemical equations in most of the cases. Okay, just following these steps. Okay, this step is not always applicable. Okay, so in the step 2, what is the step 2 now? As this is the what? Maximum number of atoms contained in the formula. So we start the balancing from it. Okay, so here Fe is there, here H2 is there, here what? Fe3O4, here what? H2. Okay, everywhere boxes is there. Now here how many Fe atom is there? 3 Fe atom. How many Fe atom is there? 3 Fe atom. 3 Fe atoms. Okay, now this side how many Fe atom is there? 1 Fe atom. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to make one to satisfy one, will have to change into the 3. Okay, so how one will be changed to the 3, in which number we will multiply so that one will change into the 3. Here just multiplication, focus on multiplication, not on adding. Okay, in which number we will multiply 1 so that it will get 3. 1 is there, so 1 when it will multiply by 3 we will get what, 3. So 1 it will multiply by 3, so that we will put here 3, not inside the box. Clear everyone? Outside the box 3. Now it will become what, 3f atom. This side also 3f atom. F atom got balanced. Now come to what, oxygen atom. How many oxygen atoms are there? 4 oxygen atoms are there. How many atoms? 4 oxygen atoms. Look at this. How many oxygen atoms are there? Here 1 oxygen atom is there. Okay, again to balance we have to make oxygen atom this side also 4. This one has to be 4. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 4 it will become also 4. Okay, so what we put here? We will put here 4. Okay, so now 4 oxygen atom. This side also what? 4 oxygen atom. Okay, clear everyone? Now come to the step 3. What is the step 3? Now Fe atom got balanced, oxygen atom got balanced. Now look other atoms whether got balanced or not. Write first the equation 3Fe plus what, 4H2O. Okay, here is what, Fe3O4. Okay, plus H2. Okay, now look here, this side how many H2 atom is there? This side 2 H2 atom is there. How many H2 atom is there? 2. Okay, this side how many H2? 4 into 2, not 6, it is 8. Remember multiplication. Okay, not adding. Here this atom and this atom you can add. If H2 is H atom is present also here, then you can add this H atom and this atom. But here you have to multiply. 4 multiplied by 2. How many H atoms there? 8 H atoms there. Okay, but in this side 2 H atoms there. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 4 it will become 8. Okay, just focus on multiplication. How will you become 2 H2 atoms? So you have to make it 8. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 4 it will become 8. So you will put here 4. Okay, 4 comes from where? Because this side 2 atoms hydrogen, this side 8 atoms of hydrogen. Okay, that is why we have to balance the hydrogen atom. Okay, so 2 has to be changed into the 8 so that both sides will get same. So 2 multiplied by 4 we will get 8. Okay, so now it will multiply by 4. Now what is the equation? 4H2. Okay, so now this equation got balanced. Okay, after the equation got balanced, what you do? Just you clean the boxes and write the final equation. Okay, so what will be now the final equation? What will be now the final equation? Okay, final equation what? 3Fe plus 4H2O. Okay, now Fe3O4 plus what? 4H2. Okay, now count every atom whether it is balanced or not. 3Fe, 4O, 4O, 8H, 8H. Okay, now we can say that this is a balanced chemical equation. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, this is the method that is known as a heat and trial method and a trial and error method. Okay, clear everyone? We follow these steps. Okay, and try to balance the chemical equation. Okay, after some practicing the chemical equation you don't need to write these steps. Okay, you can just balance the chemical equation in one step. Okay, just practicing. Okay, we will take another example. Okay, example 2. Suppose it is given KClO3 is equals to KCl plus O2. Okay, we need to balance this. Okay, now what you have to do in step 1? Step 1, what you do? KClO3 KCl plus O2. Okay, KCl plus O2. What do you need to make the boxes around the formula? Okay, make the boxes around the formula. Clear everyone? Okay, then what you have to do? Which contain maximum number of atoms? Which formula contain maximum number of atoms? Clearly this one. Okay, this one contain maximum number of atoms. Okay, start from balancing this. Okay, so KClO3 given as to what? KCl plus O2. Okay, Now come to what? How many K atom is there? 1. Here also 1. Potassium atom get 1. How many chlorine? 1. Here also 1. It is also got balanced. How many oxygen atom is there? Here 3. How many oxygen atom is here? 2. So it is not balanced. So we have to balance it 3 and 2. Okay. So how to balance it? 2 and 3. It need to be balanced. Okay. So how do you balance it? We have to find the LCM. Okay. LCM. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? It will be 6. LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. Okay. So we need to change 2. It will be multiplied by 3. It will become 6. And 3 multiplied by 2. It will become 6. Okay. 2 has to be 6 and 3 has to be make a 6. Then both of them will be got balanced. Clear everyone? Where 2 is there, it need to be become 6. Where 3 is there, it also need to be become 6. Then both will got balanced. Okay. So KClO3 here KCl plus O2 O2. Where 2 is there, it need to multiply by 3. Sorry, you have to put boxes here. Okay. Now 2 multiplied by 3. So here we will put 3. Clear everyone? Okay. Now here 3 oxygen atom is there, 3 is there, so we have to multiply it 2. So it will also become 6. 2 3 6 and here 3 2 are 6. Oxygen got balanced. Now the oxygen got balanced, but look what is the case now. Potassium and chlorine atom will again change. So why? Because here 2 potassium atom, here 1 potassium atom, here 2 chlorine atom, here 1 chlorine atom. Okay. So to balance that, what we have to do? 2 KClO3 KCl plus what? 3O2. Okay. Now here 2 potassium atom is there, here 1 potassium atom is there. Okay. So to balance it, 1 here 1 potassium, here 2 potassium atom is there. Okay. So to balance it 1, it should be multiplied by 2. When it will multiply by 2, then again 2 potassium is there. Now 2 chlorine atom is there. When it will multiply by 2, again chlorine atom also got balanced. Okay. So what is the final equation? Final equation what? 2 KClO3 plus what? 2 KCl plus 3O2. Okay. This is the what? Final equation and it is balanced. Okay. Clear everyone? How to balance a chemical equation? Okay. We'll take another example.